Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming with Gautam. So in the previous video, we have seen about instance variables. So what is an instance variable? It is a variable which holds unique data for each and every object. So we can declare these variables with a self keyword, and these will get a memory after object is created, and for every object they'll get the memory. Okay guys. Similarly, we also have static variables. So what is a static variable? It is quite opposite to the instance variable. Static variables. So these will hold common data for all objects. For example, if I take a set of 10 students that is in the same school or same class, the class is same for all. So we need not take a separate variable for each and every student class. We can use the same variable for the class of all the students. Similarly, like the school also, we can use the same static variable, that is the school variable, like school equals to ABC high school. So this is same for all the students. This doesn't change for each and every student. So that type of variables are called as static variables. So static variables hold common data for all objects. Then these variables are declared inside the class and outside the methods. The variables that are declared inside the class and outside the methods, that is the variables that are declared inside the class and outside the methods are called as static variables. For example, if I take class followed by class name colon a equals to 100, then this is the variable and this is the method that I'll be writing here, static method or something, any method. So this variable is called a static variable, whereas the variables that are declared inside the instance method, if this particular method is an instance method, then inside that, if we are declaring any variable, that type of variable is called as an instance variable. Whereas if we declare outside the method and inside the class, that variables are called as static variables. Okay guys. To call a static variable, so to call this particular variable, we use the class name. We don't use the variable name here. We use the class name to call these variables. To call the static variables, we use the class name. Okay guys. So to call this particular variable, we need not call this particular variable every time. The moment we call this class name, it will automatically call this particular variable. Okay guys. Similarly, static variables will get memory at class loading time. Whenever the class is loading, these particular variables will get memory. The static variables will get memory at class loading time. Okay guys. So unlike these instance variables will get memory after object creation. After each and every object creations, instance variables will get memory, whereas the static variables will get memory at class loading time. So here, instance variables will get memory for each and every object. Here, the static variables will get memory only for the one time. When the class is loading, only that time they get memory. static variables will get memory only one time. Okay, guys. So if we compare both the static and instance variables, you can see instance variables will hold unique data for every object, whereas static variables will hold common data for all the objects here. The variables that are declared inside an instance method using self keyword are called as instance variables, whereas the variables that are declared inside the class and outside the method are called as static variables. To call the static variables, we use the class name, whereas to call the instance variables, we use the object reference variables. The static variables will get memory at class loading time. The instance variables will get memory after each and every object is created. Static variables will get memory only for one time, whereas instance variables will get memory for each and every object creation. Okay, guys. So hope you have understood the differences between static and instance variables and also about the static variables. So if you have understood, guys, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel Programming with Gautam. Thank you.